During a record fire season, CAL FIRE is reeling from a loss, not on the fire lines, but in court. NBC Bay Area investigative reporter Jaxon Van Derbeken shows us why CAL FIRE has been ordered to pay $15 million for essentially framing a property owner to take the blame for starting a wildfire.
This was the Moonlight Fire back in 2007. It tore through 65,000 acres of forest land in Plumas County. CAL FIRE's investigative report blamed the state's largest private landowner, Sierra Pacific Industries, for sparking the fire when a subcontractor's bulldozer scraped a rock. But Sierra Pacific says it was the victim of a trail of fraud by an agency anxious to go after its deep pockets to pay for firefighting costs and provide seed money for a training fund that was later shut down. And Sierra Pacific picked up some surprising allies, former CAL FIRE officials like Tom Hoffman.
We felt we couldn't just sit there and watch and remain silent.
The 23-year veteran was head of CAL FIRE's law enforcement division at the time of the fire. After he retired, he and another retired colleague submitted this court brief, underscoring flaws in the Moonlight probe. Hoffman says he took heat from his former colleagues, but he felt obligated to reinforce the gravity of what one judge called a vast array of improprieties, like an investigator destroying his notes, giving evasive and untruthful sworn testimony, and stating in his final report that the bulldozer operator took the blame when he was on tape flatly denying it.
The contradictory statements given by the investigator and to me, that's a cover-up.
But in a twist, Sierra Pacific agreed in federal court to pay the government $100 million in cash and forest land and pursue sanctions in state court, where it finally prevailed this month. A state judge ordered CAL FIRE to pay $15 million for its campaign that forced Sierra Pacific to spend countless hours sifting through false and misleading information to defend against questionable findings. Hoffman says he's amazed at CAL FIRE's tenacity.
In light of just all of this damning evidence, why the department chose to fight this thing tooth and nail is just beyond me.
CAL FIRE didn't respond to our request for comment, but Sierra Pacific says it believes CAL FIRE has learned its lesson for having pursued a wildfire investigation in a fraudulent manner. Although the legal war may be over, Hoffman says there's one question that may never be resolved.
We still don't know what caused this fire.
Jaxon Van Derbeken, NBC, Bay Area News.